just before we start, if money didn't matter in life, what would you actually do? And you can not answer saying what we do now.
If money didn't matter.
Money didn't matter, what would you do with your life?
Literally just travel and live a retired life. But no, you need purpose, don't you?
No.
Why are you saying no? I can do that if I want. Money doesn't matter.
Okay.
No, why are you saying?
That's all you do.
What else would I do? I don't know. What would you do?
No,
I'd like to know what you would do.
I asked
you.
you.
I know, but I would like to know what you would do.
You haven't answered me properly.
I'd just live an amazing life, eat good food, hang out with my girlfriend, hang out with my friends. Fuck, I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that? Where do you think the worst place you could ever run into your ex would be? Like the worst place? Where have you ran into an ex?
I've run into an ex at a supermarket and out for dinner once. And but I don't know why I thought of this, but just when you're hungover, it's like the worst hangover, and you've ducked out to just get some brekkie, and you look absolutely atrocious, and that's where you run into it. And that would be real bad, I reckon. Just because you look shit and you feel shit.
You want to look better. You want to be like...
You want to level up.
Just coming out of the gym.
Yeah.
Like, things are going for you. You want to be glowing.
You want to be glowing.
Yeah. We got our mate Liam here, who, if you've been living under a rock, it's our housemate. On Practical Jokers with us. The whole kit and caboodle. He's been...
He's been on the podcast many times, if you were an old listener.
But first time for this season.
First time this season.
Yeah.
He's good to be back.
He's good to be back. But he's got a good story about this. I don't know if it can get much worse than your incident.
I mean, what Jack was saying, that's pretty bad. Like being hungover and running into someone in a shopping centre or something, you feel shit. But
or at a pharmacy, like buying something sus, like something embarrassing.
Or but run into him when you're with your new partner. I think that's so awkward.
On a date would have to be the worst. That's got to be the worst.
Have you ever been on a date and seen an ex on a date?
I know you have.
Oh yeah. So what happened?
He's trying to put it on me.
No. So I actually know, people might have heard this story before, but I went on a blind date, which Tessa, Liam's girlfriend, actually set me up on. I went on a fully blind date, and I don't really have any exes, but this girl that I had, somehow she, it's kind of awkward, but
you just go on.
Yeah. You don't
so
want to
we had a little fling, maybe a couple months earlier. And I'd seen her 2 nights before, and she messaged me saying, "Hey, and I was like, I don't think anything. There's nothing in it."
But did you say nothing?
Yeah, I said that. I was like,
out?
I was a little bit of a. I was a bit younger then, but I was a bit of a fader. But I kind of said
you faded out.
No, but I said to her, I didn't want to give you the wrong impression when we see each other out. And then she kind of got a bit weird. But anyway, on the day, I bumped into her the date because the girl I was on a date with went up to her dog and started scratching her. The dog, and then I looked up and it was the girl that had messaged me that. So that was awkward enough. And then so we left that place and we went to another bar, and this guy comes up to me and is talking to me, and I'm going, "Oh, you got the best hair and stuff." It ended up being her ex.
Shut up.
So on the same date, first date, we just had
thousands of pubs and bars in Sydney.
2 bars and ran into wasn't my ex or anything, but.
That's not.
Yeah.
But back to the back, that was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
And he kind of ended up getting weird, and it was,
I just don't think anything's as bad as what's happened to Liam. So Liam's sitting here because he ran into an ex whilst we're filming in the Impractical Jokers, which is a show we used to film, a hidden camera prank show, just to set up for people how that show works. So we were doing a street day in Canberra, and we have hidden cameras everywhere. So people have no idea you're filming. Our cameraman would be hid behind a friggin' tree, or their cameras would be camouflaged in a tree. It's crazy. And we have an earpiece that's the size of your pinky, nail.
Fingernail.
And it goes in your ear, and that's the microphone and the you get. You can hear what we're saying.
Exactly. And we're a couple streets away.
Yeah.
Just watching it all go on. Unfold.
And the other thing, you said, a random pub. This was in Canberra, of all places.
Yeah, we flew there for that one day.
We drove down there, remember?
Right.
All of us in the car for 3 hours. And we filmed most of the show in Sydney. And then we went down to Canberra just for, a little road trip to get some new content.
We had 2 things to film down there, I think.
That's right.
And it was one at the soccer one we did with you Socceroos. And then this, what was it? It was just
we're going
street
up to
day.
we're going up to people and saying, "Hey, can you film this for me?"
That's
so we pass them a phone and ask them to film something.
That's right.
They were all different. So you don't know what you have until you get out there. And then we know what we're going to do to Falcon. We know what we're going to do to Jack. And just before I left, someone gave me a note. One of the boys gave me a note, and it was like this little handwritten message, which I didn't know at the time. And then when I get there in the street, I'm like to this guy, like, hey, do you mind taking a video for me? And then the boy's like, pull this note out of your pocket. And I'm like, all right. So I pulled it out, had no idea what it said, and started reading it. It was like this full love letter, like real heavy, deep kind of stuff. And I'm like, it's in these situations, it's so hard to get someone to be focused on you with a camera and like have their attention. You don't want to lose that moment.
Because they're all in a rush. Everyone's like going somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of people are hesitant, but when people lean in, it's like,
you've got him.
Yeah, you got him.
And you want to cherish that moment.
And your guy was a legend, wasn't he?
Such a nice
guy. He was so nice. He was an old dude trying to help you out. And you kind of kept stuffing up the paper. And he goes, that's all right. Like, we'll get this. So he was filming you say this.
Oh, it was like this love letter too. Like, it was actually, I remember the words were like about the girl that I just met becoming pregnant or something. And then, but anyway, so as I started reading this out, I was talking to this guy, I had the moment and everything, and this is chaos. Like, there's people walking the street. It's really hard to get these moments. There's cameras way away. You want to make sure you get the right shots. You got people talking in your ear. And I start reading out this love letter, and just as I look up and it starts getting real heavy, I just see my ex-girlfriend go, hey, Liam.
No.
Oh my
dude.
God.
And so what?
And you hadn't seen this girl in like
no.
Like,
oh no, last time we saw it was like kind of
in
bad.
Canada. You mean like pretty much Canada together, right?
Yeah, well, I saw her once when I got home and we like had a few like chats and it was
so
pretty
you guys,
heavy.
A little backstory, you guys went to Canada together and you broke up over there.
Yeah.
And so, and you were together like 3 years or
almost like 3-4 years.
And out of anywhere in Australia, why was she in Canberra?
I don't know.
Why were we? Because we were there randomly for the one time every 10 years we go there. And why was she there?
I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like it's just a million.
The universe wanted to screw you up that day.
That's what happened. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So then she's like, "Hey, Liam," and then so the first thing that went through my head was like, "Oh fuck!" And then like I knew what I was reading, and I was like, "This guy was sitting there. He's got no idea that like this is my ex." And also like I can't break character because this is like my only chance maybe for the day to get this shot for the film.
And we're in your ear, like you have to do what we tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're already so embarrassed. Like it's literally when you're filming these things, like you don't realize how much like you're like in sensory overload. You got people yelling in your ear what you got to do. You're so embarrassed.
Yeah, you got to make it look believable.
Yeah, believable.
Yeah. And even with you guys,
so much going on.
You guys couldn't see because of the camera angles and stuff. She was kind of standing outside of that. And so you guys are going like, get more emotion. And I'm like, fuck.
Pretending to cry.
Wait, pretend to cry.
And she's standing next to you.
Standing right behind the guy and just
watching you.
Watching me. And I'm like, I don't even want, I just like, hey. And then quickly went back to reading it and like was pretending to cry and all this stuff. And then, oh my God.
What are you talking about? And so the ex is watching Liam cry about another ex. Well, like she wouldn't know what's going on. And she doesn't know you're on a TV show.
Talking about pregnancy and things like, oh, like I'm so like happy that like you're pregnant. We should keep it and all this stuff. And she's just like, what is going on?
Oh my
dude.
God!
So she's thinking you're just telling this guy about another ex you've impregnated.
Yeah.
And
you're crying about it.
And also you're ignoring. She's saying, hey Liam.
And I'm ignoring her. Yeah.
I think we've actually got footage of this from the show. We'll throw it in.
Hannah. I'm sorry for how I reacted to the baby news.
Oh my God, his face.
But are you sure it's mine?
Oh, he's pulling the best facials I've ever seen.
We should probably get a DNA test because, you know, that ultrasound kind of looked a bit like Gary from work. You know, like I do love you and I always will. And I'll be here for you. Unless it turns out it's Gary's.
Oh my God!
But thanks so much, Hannah. And like, I'm sorry to do this over a video. But I just didn't know how else to tell you. We need to get a DNA test.
Oh my God!
And the worst thing was, so she just sat there and watched the whole thing, and just looked. And every time I look at her, I could barely even look because I felt so bad. And also when I would look, it was like disgust, like disgust look on her face, just looking at me like you piece of shit. And also what I was saying was like a little bit risky as well. And then just before like it all kind of wrapped up, I like looked back and gone.
No. Wasn't she with a friend?
Yeah. There was a friend.
So she had moral support with her. Like you just looked like the sussest mother, like the worst person ever.
And you know what? You can't even explain that. Like because this is kind of like when people didn't really know the show that well. I can't just like like call her up and be like, hey, I'm actually doing something for TV. She'd be like, no, you're not. Like,
yeah. What the fuck? Did you talk about this with her? Like, what happened afterwards?
I don't think we actually talked about it after.
So
I think I sent a message and said, hey, sorry, I didn't say hello, but I couldn't explain because I can't explain what's going on. It's too much.
God.
It's so awkward.
So you've never even explained to her what happened?
I know. I mean, I'm sure if she listens to this, she'll know. Like now, she'll know the story.
2 years later, 2 years of sorrow.
Yeah. Oh,
so she just thinks you're being a dick.
Yeah.
And trying to brag about this new girl you've impregnated. So she probably thinks you've got a kid.
I don't even know what she would have thought. Yeah, I mean, she's probably just thinking I've lost my mind on the streets of Canberra. Like,
Dude, the worst thing is that I remember when you came back from the take, like, say he comes back and then one of us goes out and has to do the challenge. And when Liam came back, he was so rattled and upset. And he's like, you just bumping into her is just crazy. And, and it was like 3 years later since you guys broken up or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like all the stuff that we did for each other, you know, I had to be a zombie. I don't know what you did. But you just had the worst one about talking about a love letter.
Oh.
Like
in that moment.
In that moment. And you ran into your ex.
But you hadn't seen her since.
And you couldn't even explain yourself.
Yeah.
What? Why? That is that is the oddest thing ever.
Yeah.
And I don't even think we, in that moment, took it in as well as we should have and were there for you as much because we had to run out and they're like, all right, next, go, get out there. So you come back and just told us the gnarliest shit I've ever heard. And then all of a sudden, everyone's forgotten about it.
I was so rattled as well. I remember being hungover and I had a black eye because I went to boxing the day before and like got punched in the eye and then that happened. And I remember just sitting there and like, and it's funny to everyone else, but at the moment I'm like, I can't explain that to her. I feel bad. I feel bad for her that she's just like witnessed all that and like we get it, but no one else has any idea what's going on.
Imagine roles reverse, like your ex-girlfriend that, you know.
There's still some feelings there and whatever.
Yeah, potentially. And you see them in a whole nother city for the first time in years and you're like, maybe this is a sign. Maybe we're meant to be back together. Maybe the gods or the universe has brought me here. And you walk up to them and they ignore you while they're talking about another guy that they have had great sex with.
Yeah, and now they're having a baby.
Dude. Hey, surely you got a good outrun into an ex.
Oh, nah. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember. You've been with me most of my life. Can you remember any?
No. I've seen you duck out a few supermarkets.
I've done some weaving.
We'd go into a cafe and he says it's gone.
Yeah.
Where's Jack gone? And he just run.
I have done quite a few fake phone calls for sure. I still do it.
Oh yeah, true. You do that.
It's so heavy, like seeing an ex because you know you pretty much know each other inside out.
Oh man!
And then all of a sudden it's like you're full strangers to each other.
Yeah.
You pretty much die from each other.
Yeah.
You know more than their parents know about them. You know more about them than their parents know about them.
And that's the other thing. Like, imagine what she told her family. Like after it, that Liam's the biggest dick. Like, like sitting around, like, you know, all their family, like they actually live across the road from us in Bombo. The whole family.
Yeah. That's the weird.
That's even weirder, eh?
Oh, mate.
Should we draft up a recovery text message to her to say sorry?
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, should
we do it right now?
I should look and see what I said. I can't even remember.
Please,
because I don't think we've spoken any words since then.
We should. Yeah, well, let's see what
she might have been blocked.
No shit.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I can't even message.
I was on Instagram.
If you're listening to this, I'm so sorry about what happened on the streets in Canberra that day. My intention was to say hello, but obviously we were filming and had to kind of lock in and get that shot. I don't know. So sorry if you think I'm a dickhead, but I wasn't trying to be.
Yeah, and all stories don't always end pleasantly. That's maybe a lesson for people out there. Some things don't end well.
I want to know some other stories about other people.
Yeah. If you got any stories about running into an ex like real awkwardly, I would love to hear it.
Yeah, there'd be some good ones out there.
There'd be so many good ones out there.
Please. So you guys know we like to talk about our feelings a bit, get a bit deep, bit vulnerable and open up. It's been a little while since we did this, Falcon.
It is. We do like to do it, but it's also scary at the same time. I'm like a bit nervous, but
maybe that's why we got Sarah in here. Sarah, our producer.
A bit of therapy.
Our therapist.
Sarah, therapist.
I do feel like that sometimes. Like do you guys, I guess you might find this with your friendship groups, but are you someone that people go to to open up, to be like their therapist?
Yeah, it depends. But
yeah.
But yeah.
I think
For
I
sure.
do.
I feel like your whole group is very open though.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
We've trained ourselves well as a
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, we slowly have evolved. It's
Yeah.
kind of like one person to open up. Once one person opens up, I feel like it gives the key to everyone else to be able to open up, which is really nice. So I think one of us, I reckon you were a bit of a leader of like being open and like explaining feelings. And I think that has also kind of slowly, one person does it, and the next, and then it just gives more confidence. Like we're all going through shit. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about.
And it's nice. It's really nice to, when you open up and people listen, how good does that feel?
It's also very healing to talk about things because if you just fight it all in your head, it becomes a way bigger monster. When you actually get it out of you, you realize it's not that bad. It's not, the insecurities or whatever you have in your head can feel a lot bigger and scarier until you put them down on paper or out into the world to your friends.
It is hard to open up about things like this. And you guys are pretty good at it, but you also are pretty good at picking some bad times to do it.
Oh, mate.
I have personally seen you guys, this almost has to be a segment in itself, but seeing you guys on nights out, pick now at 1 a.m. is the time that I'm going to pull you into a booth and just have it all out there.
Yeah.
Mate, I know you're thinking of the New York time, which that's definitely a whole segment. But Falcs and I, for some reason, think it's a great time to do it when we're blind drunk and it's the late hours.
Well, I feel it's a bit easier. You got a bit more liquid courage.
Yeah.
It is a hard thing, especially if you're having a hard conversation to each other about maybe things you're not, exactly stoked with or things you're insecure about. Like,
but we're going to do that now.
Yeah, we're going to do a sober one. We're going to do sober. We're going to try a sober one.
Well, that was kind of my main question. When you have these big moments where you open up, do you remember any of it?
Yeah.
Bits for me.
You miss a little bit of detail, but I think you do.
Yeah.
In the moment, you do.
Well, and that's why therapy is in session, because I think you guys need to do it.
Yeah.
Sober one.
What do you, any topic? What?
Okay, so when I was thinking about this, I went back and had a listen to an old segment that we did. We did a segment that was, I think the first time we did it would have been like 3 years ago or something, which is insane. And we've done check-ins on the podcast since that, but that got such a huge response. And I remember going through the DMs and still people would come up to me and talk about the podcast and be like, I loved that segment where the boys opened up. And I think it's really important to do that, especially to each other. But Jack, at the time, you opened up about anxiety. And Falcs, you were kind of talking about backing yourself more.
Yeah. Where have we came since then?
I know, how far have we come?
Yeah. Well, so my anxiety, I remember having numerous panic attacks like for a couple of years there with bad anxiety. And honestly, it's gotten a lot better. Like my anxiety is so much better. Like still definitely have waves of it for sure. And still probably will forever, which is completely fine. But I think most of it was coming on from doing too much multitasking, for example. So like just jumping in your headspace too much, feeling too much pressure and overwhelm and expectations and just being in my head and like thinking do more to feel better. That was the absolute worst thing I could have done. And honestly, I've just learned, I mean, we've had a bit of a, like we stopped the podcast for a while. We had too much going on. And then when I toned a bit back and didn't just, honestly, I'd just work until I go to sleep. And then I'd wake up and I'd be in brain fog again and just straight back in and no real time for yourself or just to like kind of just relax, you know?
It's hard because when you go through panic attacks, he goes from alone. Like he doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
He'll just be going through it. Or like, I remember one time we were driving to Sydney. He's like, can you drive for a bit? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And like, I don't even know he's going through it. And then, but he goes really quiet or he'll just leave. And I know something's up, but he doesn't really say anything. And then I'm like, you okay? And he'll be like, oh, I just had like a panic attack. Like he's just like kind of frozen.
Yeah. It's really hard to explain unless you know. But to talk about them it makes it can make this situation feel like it will be worse because if I tell Falcon then he's hyper aware and maybe trying to, the best thing ever is trying to be, you would be like, oh shit, how can I help this? Then I think you're freaking out because I'm freaking out. And I'm like, I want to keep everything normal. But I'm just so, it doesn't feel like you're at any point thinking clearly or conscious. Like you can't just, it's so easy when you're not having a panic attack like right now to go, that's fine, just breathe through it. And you always say, it'll be fine.
Does it feel like you're going to die?
It genuinely feels like you just feel like there's no escape and you can't come back.
Oh my God,
Have
that's
you never
so
had one,
scary.
Falcs?
No, I don't think I've ever had a panic attack.
You've had one, Sarah?
I had one for the first time 2 years ago. And I haven't really had many, but I went through a stage of about 6 months or so where I became so anxious. And I was never an anxious person before that. And I was getting like jumpy around the house. Like, you know, when you like kind of get the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
What brought it on?
Yeah.
I think there was a few things. I think, honestly, maybe it was around the time there was a lot of change happening in my life at one time. One was like, this was ending and that, like, I think subconsciously scared me a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, like, and I
can't live without the boys.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be the only one in panic attack, to be honest.
I remember I was like getting out of a relationship. There was just like a few things that were changing, and I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? But I feel like a lot of it was work related because, and I don't know if you guys find this too, and I feel like with creative burnout as well, you start tying a lot of your personality to your work because your face is your work, and you know, working on this show, working on Big Small Talk, whatever it is, it's really hard to like differentiate yourself from work.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of these stresses build up subconsciously behind the scenes and you're not even aware that they're just building up and it just comes to a point where it breaks. The last one I had actually was when we were filming the travel show and we'd gone through periods of like you're just moving time zones 24/7 and you're not eating right and I mean, it's such a privileged thing to say, but like you're super on and hyper aware and you're literally in front of camera for like 15 hours a day some days and you wake up and it's like, yeah, we haven't slept much because we've moved countries and we're on a completely different time zone and you've got to be your best version of yourself on camera and then you put in situations where you're made to like be in fear most of the time because that makes for better TV. And I remember this one, which funny enough, we come off the back of we got like bashed the night before, like we got like in a fight and all these things for the show and just super high intensity, everything. And then the next day, I remember both of us, we couldn't even get off the bus to film this thing. We were so depleted and we had to go on and turn it on again. And I remember we did this thing where we're in like a bloody dragon suit and I had the scariest panic attack. Oh my God. I was so scared. I actually had two on that trip. One of them was almost scary, but this one, I remember I filmed myself in the panic attack. I've never done that before. And I was like, I walked away from the whole crew and I was just like, oh man, I'm getting like shivers talking about it. It makes me feel scared. But I was like filming myself and I go, you're in a panic attack right now. I've still got the footage on my phone. And I was like, you will be okay. Watch this on the next panic attack. Because I knew, you know, if you did that that was super important for me because when I did have another one, which I had like a few days later when we were in the airport in India, and that was so special when I watched it and I was like, I did become okay after it. And this is how I felt the same in this moment.
Get through it.
And I think another thing for people that do go through it or maybe will go through whatever, don't be scared. It's a lot easier said than done, but it passes. But what worked for me in every time was like, it's a feeling of safety. So like, if I'm driving home or I was somewhere and I didn't feel like comfort, I felt like just trapped, especially in airports or whatever. But as soon as I would get on the plane or get home or somewhere, I'd always be fine. And it always passes regardless. But it's always, if I was in those intense situations, you just feel no escape. And that's when it's really scary because you're like, no one can help me.
How do you bring your adrenaline down though? Because isn't that thing that kind of feels like it lingers because you're so up here for so long? Yeah,
you just got to honestly wait.
Ride it out.
Breathe, wait, and just know, like, because it's a lot of it's mental, you know? And I feel like now I don't have many at all because you just kind of say, I just say, it's sweet, bring it on. And the more I say, bring it on, let's go, let's sit in it.
Come at me.
No, seriously. I heard someone say that once, and then I was like, fuck, that's such a good way to look at it. So I say now, because when you don't want it to come on, it comes on hot and heavy. So when you're trying to fight it, it's the worst thing you can do. But if you go, sick, it's coming.
That's all you got. That's all you got.
It's a psychological thing.
Psychological.
If you can name it, you can tame it. Like name it to tame it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what you definitely should try if you go through them. Just say, fucking oath, let's do it.
But with facilitating therapy, what can Falcs, like, what do you want friends to do in situations like that?
What would I be able to do to help?
Oh, I mean,
if you decide to tell them,
honestly,
or just recognize it.
Just words of affirmation. Like,
you got this.
Just comfort. Don't. If you freak out, oh my God, you're a bad friend. Like if you start getting stressed and be like, oh man, like how can I? Like, oh, it's. If you feed off that,
be calm.
Yeah,
mate.
Honestly, it's like, mate, I know it's super scary, but you trust me, you're going to be absolutely fine.
You've done it before.
No one has ever. Don't quote me on this, but I don't think you can die from a panic attack. People don't really. It's not a fatal thing. It's like
your body just can't understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
with it.
it's not a heart attack. It's a panic attack. Like you're just.
Wow, that would be so scary.
Yeah, it's fight or flight.
I can't even imagine. Because I've had times where I've felt, like anxiety and like intense anxiety where you feel in your gut and nearly into your heart and stuff, and you're like, it's just the worst feeling. You just don't even you feel like you're so like not yourself or not in your body. Yeah. It's such a scare. I couldn't even imagine. It'd be so tough.
Yeah.
So good on you for.
And how have you came on from wanting to get, what was Falcons one again?
Yours is just
confident.
Backing yourself more.
I think I definitely have got more confident because we've been doing this longer. But I still don't feel like I'm really qualified for anything. So I never really.
It's very much imposter syndrome that you were describing.
Yeah. I definitely still feel like that. And I remember hearing this Matthew McConaughey say, like in his household, he was never allowed to say, I can't do that. His parents would never let him say it. Like that was the worst thing he could say is like, I can't do that. I thought that's such a cool thing. So I'm like, I want to be like that, but I'm definitely not. But lately I've just been trying to not tell myself I can't do anything because whenever we get opportunities, the first thing I think is like, no, I can't do it. Like, I can't do that. Like I'm not qualified to do that.
Yeah.
Even if I want to do it, I just, for some reason, just tell myself I'm not good enough to do it or whatever. So I still struggle with it, but I feel like I have got a lot more confident in. I've been doing this enough now. And it's worked out for a time where I feel a bit more confident. But it's still something I definitely.
I think it's also you being. It's humbling.
But it's to a point where it's not.
It's to a point where it damages you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But even I think I would have said back then that I don't feel that, but I genuinely do as well. Yeah. I try. I've got a really strong blocker.
Yeah.
To be ignorant about that or naive. But I feel super imposter syndrome as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was labelled the way. I didn't really think about it like that. But then the last 6 months, I'm like, I've definitely got it as well. Like heaps of imposter syndrome. But it's the point where you're like, well, I got here for a reason.
Yeah.
I probably should back myself a little bit more.
Yeah, we don't back ourselves enough.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But
you don't want to be egoistic.
No. There's definitely help.
You can be proud.
Yeah.
Proud is perfect. Proud without an ego is the best you can be.
Yeah. And there's definitely a way to do it in a healthy way, you know?
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
Do you back yourself, Sarah? Do you get imposter syndrome?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I think
What's an example?
It's so funny because on the outside we just think you're like the smartest. Like we do. You think you're so smart and like
you're our brains.
Yeah. And
my God.
It's so funny when you like you see it from an outside perspective. You're like, how could you not think you're good? Because you do amazing stuff.
Oh my God.
But inside it's like
the reason the ship is afloat on this podcast is because of our therapist.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's your imposter syndrome talking.
Yeah.
I mean.
But a lot of it is.
I think so. I think I've had the most insane last year of even just talking on mic more is like so weird to me and doing I don't know, my own thing and even posting things more. Like that's so weird to me that if people are even interested and like thinking about it like that. But I definitely freak out all the time. And I'm also like the other show I do is news. So it's like really scary at the moment to feel like
Because people have opinions or big opinions on
big opinions, and it feels like a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, how do
but
you feel
also,
when you get like bad comments, and how does that make you feel?
That's
You dealt with it,
crazy.
yeah?
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think the human brain's made to withstand
No, it's
feedback
not.
that immediate or like
Yeah,
that.
Or that sort of criticism.
And that's what I mean about that. Trying to separate you as a friend and then you as a work face, because they are one and the same. But if something goes wrong at work, it feels like a very public failing. And I think that's really unusual for people to relate to as well.
Never thought about it like that. That explains so many feelings.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Well, you guys would go through this. Like, you have creative burnout, but a bad day at work for you is
No, it means when you go to the IJ, you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
genuinely how I feel. Like,
We've had moments like that, hey, for
fucking
sure.
every week.
Yeah.
You're like,
and it's the really cool part of the job, and it's also a really strange and sometimes weird to wrap your head around experience that to succeed publicly, you have to fail publicly.
That's very true. Yeah.
Oh man, and I just want to say, like, nothing matters, eh?
Yeah.
And we're on a
really,
floating rock, actually.
Nothing matters.
I know, it's true.
Nothing does.
I know.
Like, in terms of criticism and the public, like being in a little bit of the public eye, whatever it is, doesn't matter, really.
No, it doesn't. But you know what I find fascinating about?
For some reason, it feels like it fucking matters so
it
much
feels-
in the moment.
It feels opposite of
Yeah.
that.
And it's funny, yeah.
But it doesn't actually. If people just would, compared to how you feel anyway, like compared to how people feel, they would see something and go, okay, I forgot about it in 5 minutes. To you, they write that nasty comment, that hurts.
You hold that for months.
Yeah.
Oh,
but like, yeah.
You carry it with you, like put it in a mason jar, like
Literally.
put it on a shelf.
I don't think people know the impact of being mean has to people online.
I think it's been very normalized online as well. I think people, it's crazy what the internet makes us feel like we're allowed to say.
It's insane. Just hiding behind a wall.
But with being able to have different identities, what I find really interesting about you guys is that you also have to like balance that work front and your friendship just within each other, and like when to put a different hat on of business partners and people that have worked together for so long, but then also people that are best friends. How the fuck do you guys do that?
That is the hardest thing I reckon I've ever had to deal with in my life.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like you guys are in a relationship.
Oh,
We are.
it's
It's
I think it's
more,
deeper than that.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's so...
Yeah. It is hard. Like, it is moments where it's hard. And I think, like, the last 2 years or 3 years, like, we've got like way more mature about it and like maybe had to check in more. But it's also got harder. Like, we've had like harder moments. I feel like.
Honestly, like a fair chunk of people rely on us to be healthy, and they take that for granted. And they kind of can not see it the way we see it. And it's like, yeah, they're sweet. But it's like, no, you don't understand how hard this is. Like, we have to look at, we have to disagree on most things in life to make work good. Like, you can't just agree on everything. But then you got to compromise a lot. Then you have to also, 10 minutes later, be funny together. And I have to look at you and you have to look at me and genuinely believe that you're the funniest person I know.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Like,
Yeah,
I remember being on a TV show and stuff, and we'd bicker about something that's important for the show. Or we could get a phone call from someone trying to sue us for better beer. And it's like, we've been on these Zooms or meetings or just talking to people, disagreeing or even thinking of a video idea. And 10 minutes later, it's like, action, be funny. And it's like, well, no, that's not right. Like, it's really hard. And then also trying to, like, we have to, which is honestly, like, this feels deeper than a relationship, like, for sure.
I think it is.
We can, like, telepathically almost read what each other's thinking. Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, at any moment of the day.
100%.
Oh, mate.
We had, like, I remember recently, we were in Japan and we were actually in a toilet crying together.
Yeah.
Like, because I opened up, because we have definitely have different communication styles where, like, I, like, idiotically fucking dumb, I hate it, but, like, I can hold on to things, but it'll always come out in a different way. Like, so I'll be pissed off at Jack for, like, something he might have done or whatever, and like, it'll come out. It always comes out in a way, but I should just fucking voice it. But I'm too much sometimes to just be like, hey, I didn't like it and this happened. So I can resent Jack, and I might, like, make things weird for, like, a week where I'm just, like, resenting him, and then I had this moment where I, like, realized I've been doing that and I felt so bad and I started fucking crying and Jack's crying because he's like, I don't feel like sometimes you don't understand me. And then we're like, we literally like fully had this cry to each other. It was so nice.
It was so nice.
And we are so different. Like that's what we feel like we've worked out. We are so different, but like.
Because I'm the opposite in ways.
You guys are so yin and yang.
We are.
Yeah, I'd be too blunt. That's my downfall. Like I'm too, probably say it how it is and I don't think enough sometimes where it could hurt your feelings. So like I probably box the least in and you would box more in.
Yeah.
So mine comes out in the moment.
Yeah.
And then that would really piss you off, which is so fair. God. But then also like friendships, normal friendships, right? Like us and our other mates, these little nagging things that happen that do piss you off. You mightn't see them for a few days.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
You get over it. But if Falcs and I, we've realized over time, like you don't have that luxury of just burying things because it will always come up and we have to get over things straight away because you need to, if you don't compromise, it's like maintaining a house. Like if you don't compromise pretty fast, your work in every aspect of your like work is so fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it's so screwed and it's taken a long time to figure that out and still like it's never going to be figured out. It's like when I get therapy, for an example, I had 6 sessions before, 6 2-hour sessions, 12 hours talking to this guy before he knew I had a girlfriend. Swear on my life. All we spoke about was me and Falcon.
He thought us for being in a relationship.
I'm not even joking. He's like, oh man, you've never mentioned. Which is, and I went on there most of the time with the intention to, just be free and like let whatever comes up come up. Or then I had a few times where I was like, I can't wait to talk about Daffy. And then honestly, what really was pressing was our relationship. So it just naturally would come up and, oh my God. Like, and then I'd call Falcon after so excited. I'm like, dude, he said this and this. And it's really nice. Like,
that's so cool.
But it's heavy maintenance.
Literally kills me to bring it up because to bring up things with you. Like, I just feel it's just hard. It's such a hard thing with a friend, even with a girlfriend, whatever. It's always hard to bring up things that are bugging you because you don't, I don't know, it's embarrassing.
But it always so feels, much on the back end.
Oh my God. And
it feels so much better.
It just saves you time of being in a terrible mindset.
Yeah.
And
I think also at the start of this year, we spent the longest time we've ever spent apart from, we were
10 days.
No, but I went to Brazil and then you went to, usually we travel all the time together. We did separate trips and I think at the end of last year, we were very burnt out. We were both spent. Actually, I fucking hated work. I hated everything about it. I hated doing videos. I feel bad to say I'm so privileged and I feel so lucky, but I hated everything. I hated people messaging me and I was like, I think our relationship was probably not the best. Like, and we had time apart and then now I feel like we're in such a good spot and I'm so excited again. Yeah, it was a creative burnout, but I think everything just got a bit too much and I think every now and again you just need to be able to step back and it's been nice to like even chat about this stuff.
It's nice.
It's really nice that you guys are able to have such open conversations. Do you forget you're talking to like quite a few other people?
It's so weird that people are actually going to listen to this.
It's harder, but then sometimes it feels easier at the same time as well.
Yeah. Well, it's the thing. It's like helping.
Yeah.
That feels so nice. Because, everyone goes, every single person listening to this will have some form of this problem in their life.
Yeah.
If it's not now, they will have it eventually. Yeah. Or they've had it. So.
And we've been lucky enough to have a lot of people come up to us and say, these chats do help them.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we are doing these things, even sometimes when it does feel hard.
You know, something I'll say at the end of this, I had a chat recently with Josh from the Imperfects.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely guy. And he was talking about a vulnerability hangover. And it was really interesting because part of it was
so true.
When you hear other people open up and talk about things, 99.9% of people are like, well, that's awesome. Like, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing. Or like, thank you for opening up. Well, that's cool to listen to. But you as a person then like freak out afterwards that you've oversaid or you've overspoken and that you've overshared. And I wish I didn't say that. But like, they are not thinking about it that way.
No, fully. It's so true though.
It's so funny.
You're like in the morning, like, did I say that? Ugh, what the fuck?
No, I know. Throw your phone across the room.
Definitely better to have these chats sober.
Yes.
Yeah, fully.
Like, sometimes you wake up and you're like, oh God, I just went way too far.
Yeah.
But being vulnerable is a superpower and
it really
don't ever forget it. It's the best.
And
It's the best.
and if you are going for a hard time, like make sure you speak to a friend, a family member, a therapist. Like, we both see therapists.
Yeah.
You know,
It's great.
It's an essential part of, feeling okay. So make sure you, if you are going through a tough time, speak up.
Yeah. We're sitting next to a therapist.
Call therapist. So call therapist.
Yeah.
Session closed. I'll bill you guys later.
Yeah. That was $5,000.
Hey, Falcs, what time is it?
It's time for the DMs. How was that?
It's annoying because you're getting quite
Was
good.
that all right? Because I got a bit of a raspy voice right now.
There's some weird, good country shit in that.
Do you have a halfie? Does that give you a halfie? What the hell's going on there, eh? What's going on?
I'm a bit chubbed up.
Hey, no.
There's a bit of movement at the station. It's my pants. Fucking hell.
Yeah, hang on. So, was that all right?
That was some, what's his name? Fucking Chris Farmer.
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton, yeah.
No.
I don't know.
I reckon he has the best voice of an artist ever.
It wasn't Chris Stapleton.
I'll take it.
It had an ounce of Shannon Null.
Ooh, I'll take that as well. All right, Rosie. Hello. Just wanted to see if anyone can relate to this. I'm a serial story liker. I pretty much like every story I come across if I know the person, boys or girls, and I'm not sure, but I feel like a lot of the time liking someone's stories gets a weird reception. Question mark. Like everyone seems to read into it, but I just do it because I like the content of the story or the person who posted it. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Sounds like Rosie's trying to dig herself out of a hole.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone's guilty.
Liking everyone's stories. There is a weird thing about liking people's story, though. It is kind of a nudge.
Well, yeah,
I'm open to something.
If she's doing it to a guy that she doesn't really know,
that guy could take it the wrong way.
Mate, no, 100% that guy's taking it the wrong way.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh my god, she just liked my story."
Yeah.
And all the friends would be like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
It's weird, a little gesture like that.
It depends what it is, right?
Because why wouldn't you just reply to it if you liked it? Oh, that was cool that you caught that fish, but you liked it. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, but I like people's stories. If it's a wholesome, say Grant did something nice with Eve, I'm like.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever liked someone's story.
Yeah, I get on the like.
I reply to it, but I don't think I've ever liked a story.
No, it's all about efficiency these days.
Just quick double tapping on your way.
No, you don't even have to. It's just one tap. It's just there next to the reply. But if you're doing it to shirtless to pick, it's a bit.
Rosie.
Yeah. Rosie, Rosie, good on you.
Yeah, good on you. You're spreading love.
Spreading love.
But I think some people, maybe do take it the other way. I think we got a next DM is going to be a voice recording.
From Eddie.
Boys, just want to know if this is a red flag or not. I'm on a Kentucky at the moment. One of the girls that I've met has Snapchat Gold, like the plus. And I just want to know if that is a red flag. Like, should I avoid seeing her when I get back home or what the go is? Seeking any opinions on that matter. Thank you, boys. Love the pod.
It's okay. First of all,
I didn't even know there was a gold.
I don't even know what gold is. I don't have any.
But it sounds like it's like
sounds platinum.
Yeah.
That's some Amex black shit.
Is that like off the black? Like, what is that? The dark web? What's going on there?
Right. Well, okay.
Gold.
First, so 2 red flags.
Having Snapchat.
Oh no, sorry. It depends how old you are and what you do with Snapchat. But to me, Snapchat's just sus. Like if I see Snapchat on someone's phone, especially in Australia, maybe it's more of a European thing. I don't know, but I just think it's weird. But I don't want to know. That was just.
But it feels like it's a bit younger. Maybe we're a bit too old.
I think we're too. I think we're too old. Sorry, I was judging.
Yeah,
it's not weird.
Yeah,
but if Daffy had Snapchat,
it feels a bit sly.
It's real.
Why do you have Snapchat? Like, why are you taking photos to be deleted forever?
Everyone knows Snapchat's for flirting.
Yeah,
only pretty much.
And if you got gold version, you must be into it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm calling either efficient or sus.
So, is it a red flag? I think it's pretty.
It's not a blue flag.
It's maroon. It's definitely maroon.
It's up there.
Yeah, it's leaning to leaning to red, but
it's on the tint.
Yeah,
it's on the face. It's on the horizon of gold.
Also, if you're listening to this, please let us know how it went. If you did pursue it,
yeah.
And was it a red flag or was it a green flag?
I'm so intrigued about this.
Me too.
Gold.
Wow.
Okay.
I forget it.
Eddie, please fill us in. By the way, Falcon just said that, but I'd love to hear more. Jack. I have a friend who is the first of us to have a baby. And when I met the baby, I was legitimately shocked because the baby was so ugly. 100?
Oh, no.
Why does it look 100 years old?
Oh, my God. That is heavy.
How do I say no? I don't want to hold your ugly baby.
Oh, that is heavy.
You're lucky your name's Jack and it's not like some weird name that not many people have.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
I saw this baby the other day. I was sitting with Bill and Duffy, and the thing, I promise, this thing looked like an adult.
Yeah, so
It was in a pram. It was that young. It had a face of
what's
Mr.
the go
Bean.
with that? What is the go with that?
It looked like it was judging me.
What
Like,
yeah.
dude.
Hey, where's the go with, like, some come out not looking too right, hey?
Nah,
It's
and
heavy, but,
and
like, no, I don't,
no, but it's true. Let's just be
they
honest
look
here.
old. They look,
And yeah, there's some old babe, and also the parents never. They're just blind.
oh, yeah, 100%.
The truth is, you've got an ugly baby.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm not even being mean. It's just the truth. Like,
Usually the ugly ones at birth, there's only up from there. They're not going down.
yeah, no, they're not going down. But
Just hold it.
you
It's like a little ET thing coming out.
can't really tell them.
Yeah.
But it would be quite funny.
My sister actually just had her first child, so I'm Uncle Falcs now.
So you're too tired to probably even say
But she's cute.
she's cute. Okay, but that's what
That's
what
my
an ugly,
judgment. That's my judgment.
an ugly baby's parent would still say it's cute.
100%.
But
What about
I've seen Rosie. And
what
she's cute.
about Paul Fisher? Fisher and Chloe's baby,
It's beautiful.
Bobby, is the most beautiful baby I've ever seen. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's not an ugly baby. I'll tell you that
That
much.
is not an ugly baby.
And I'm coming from Fish's head. I don't know how it's not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I definitely got Chloe's side. Definitely got Chloe's side.
But yeah, no, I probably wouldn't say anything. But I really want you to.
Okay, just hold the kid.
Yeah, hold the kid.
For sure.
Yeah, just don't say it's ugly.
Just don't look at it. Kidding. No, it's good.
Okay, inspiration.
Inspiration. All right, let's end on a high note. Okay. This is a bit of a hard one. This is a hard truth. Ready?
Is this like
This is
pointed at me?
No, it's not
Okay.
pointed at you.
Jesus.
Ready? You can have comfort or you can have growth. Pick one. Because they don't fucking stay, and they're not in the same
No, that's good.
atmosphere, brother. You pick, if you want comfort, stay doing what you're doing. You're not going to get further in your life. Or you pick growth. It's not going to be easy, but guess what? It's going to be one rewarding train ride.
I love that.
And guess what? It's a bit bumpy.
Yeah,
Strap the fuck in. Put that seatbelt on.
I was like you're lucky you kept talking because at the start I was like, oh, it's so boring. I've heard that so many times.
No, but there's backing to it.
Falcon's got,
It's the deeper meaning.
he's got deeper shit to say, eh?
So true. All right, now I haven't been going to the gym.
I
I
mean,
mean,
no-
choosing comfort.
Yeah.
I want to pick that growth stage. I got high cholesterol. I got told the other day I got high cholesterol and it's freaking me out.
You are old, though.
What? What do you mean?
You're,
I'm 30.
you're over the hump.
True.
Now, what is the hump?
30. 30's
No,
definitely a hump.
no. But high
30's
cholesterol,
a hump.
high cholesterol 30. That's
You're
some,
way down the wayside, eh?
you got to look
32.
into some shit.
I know.
But okay, it seemed boring because it's so obvious. But you've explained it well, so I'll take that. Kids like level up or don't.
Yeah. Good way to say it. Yeah. Level up or don't.
Jesus.
All right, and with that, we're out of here. Again,
Don't leave us.
thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Please send us any stories. We love to hear from you.
No bad comments, but I don't know if I can deal with that today.
Nah, not after mental health chat.
Nah,
Keep us good, would you?
please.